All right, guys, how's it going tonight? Sunday on the 5th of April, and tonight we're going to discuss just a little thing going on with the garbage that's going on currently in the country. We have a pandemic that's going about, and while there may be some people that are getting sick and seriously sick from it, it seems also the fact that the cure for this illness may be worse than the actual illness itself. Now, there are a lot of people that'll vehemently try to come at me or anybody who says that, but you're going to have people die no matter what. And that sounds so horrible to say, but day by day, it happens. And just trying to shut things down just because we're trying to save 1, 2, or even 5% of the population in the face of the Darwinist theory, which is the strong survive, the weak do not. This is not exactly something that we wish to challenge. So, tonight I have from TexasScorecard.com, there's a commentary, a small business owner, open letter to Governor Abbott. As non-essential businesses are shut down across the Lone Star State, one retailer urges Governor Greg Abbott to amend the mandate. Dear Governor Abbott, I share with you the goals expressed in your executive order, but I'm concerned that in the understandable haste to get it issued, insufficient thought was given to the need to keep as much business activity going as possible. There are many businesses that, while not essential, pose scant risk of spreading COVID-19, and if allowed to remain in operation, can contribute to an equally essential boost to the economy that is surely going to need it. If more businesses aren't allowed to stay in business, the verdict could well be that the operation was successful, but the patient died. On Wednesday, April 1st, my company, Lone Star Comics, shipped 1,700 orders to customers, many of them wanting something to read while forced to stay home. On Thursday, April 2nd, we shipped nothing, and I've been forced to furlough 110 employees, our entire Lone Star Comics family. Lone Star Comics is not open to the public. We are in a warehouse district, and all of our business is via internet sales. We've had no one sick and have been doing everything recommended to avoid COVID-19 virus. Our building is 54,000 square feet. Our workstations are at least 6 feet apart, usually more, with separation screens and cubicles. About 20% of our workforce is working from home. We all know doing the right thing ensures not only our health but our livelihood. I truly believe my employees are as safe at work each day at our business as they would have been otherwise. Sorry. I know my professionalism is slipping through and I'm looking like a junior high schooler trying to do the morning routine right after the Pledge of Allegiance. That should give some of you a small PTSD fit. Oh my God, school again. Our small business, the largest comic book retailer in the world, does so much money in sales monthly. You've taken all that out of the economy. A lot of other businesses depend on us for business. And we are, for example, the UPS's largest North Texas customer among companies solely located in North Texas. Up until yesterday, my family business was writing paychecks to 110 people. We need to get back to that. For now, we are doing what we can for our employees, and for example, we are paying everyone 2/3 of their regular pay for all of April. But we cannot continue to do that, not without sales. All right. That's not it. That's not all of it. Hey, Garrett, how you doing? Garrett, San Matias. Very fine tequila, very smooth. All right. I started Lone Star Comics in 1961 as a kid in junior high, selling comics by mail order out of my bedroom. I put myself through college selling comics. I opened my first of 8 brick and mortar stores in 1977. I sold them after seeing more opportunity in internet sales. And now when my business is booming like never before, I see it shut down needlessly, and that really hurts. You, as our governor, understand the important role business plays in keeping our nation healthy. And with that in mind, I hope you will amend your mandate so businesses like mine, businesses that are at very low risk of virus transmission, can continue to operate and in the process pump back into the economy much needed cash and vitality. Sincerely yours, Jakey Buddy Saunders. Now, this is a really good example as to why certain businesses should be allowed to continue to thrive. I, as a hobbyist, know plenty of people whose lifelong dreams they were living day in and day out. And now, because of the various decrees across the nation, that's stopped. And they have to go to mail order, which is probably going to tank their business. They're probably going to lose what they've had built up for years and decades of loyal service to their communities. And while not everybody is a comic geek or someone who enjoys the board games as much as I do, everybody can definitely realize that a form of entertainment that is reliable, that you can purchase one time and that it's over, it's done, it's now in your possession. You can go home and enjoy at your leisure. There is value to that. And now that we're all forced to stay home, well, not myself, but while most of America is being forced to stay home and work with social distancing, can we not say amen? So, back to this letter. P.S. In addition to owning the largest comic book retail site in the world, I'm also a writer. If you grew up reading stories about Tarzan and John Carter of Mars, you might enjoy my Tarzan and John Carter tales, all written in the spirit of their original creator, Edgar Rice Burroughs. And should you heed my words in this letter, I will have to believe that in a small but very special way, the heroes of my youth came with you to our rescue, and that many businesses all across our great state will be better for it. Now, this guy got permission from Texas Scoreboard, and I'm going to have to put some things out there. I'm really not. I'm just going to blah. Here you go. It's a video. Here's the hashtags for it. But I'm doing this with a lot of respect to Buddy. That guy has worked so hard in the DFW area to try to keep things on the mindful of common sense. He has worked tirelessly with other small business owners and other people within that area to get rid of intrusive measures like the red light cameras, like unnecessary things like, I don't know, speed bumps in the middle of a non-residential area. You're going to have apartments in a commercial area, I get it. But the guy has done so much work for the people of DFW. And he's also, in fact, he's a writer. He writes about one of my favorite characters, Conan the Barbarian, and who, a child of the 70s, wouldn't be like, oh, dude, this guy writes stuff like that? Awesome. So anyway, you have just a small business letter going out to Greg Abbott saying, come on, you need to fix this, because right now what we're doing is potentially choking our state's economy. And all across the nation, this is going on. You have people being forced to stay at home or forced to curb their hours. We don't have normal business going on because we're all scared of getting the super flu. I really hope we all get it. I really hope we all get it. And what will happen is that people might get put to the hospital. Oh, no. Well, that's why we have hospitals. It's for sick people. There's other people that are going to get well. And they're like, I had the flu. Oh, you want to test me for antibodies? Yeah, it shows I had it. Thank you. Oh, you want to take those antibodies and put them in the sick people. And this is what's going on in clinical tests right now, where you have the antibodies from individuals that have beaten it being administered to people that are on life-saving equipment, and they're being pulled off respirators within 36 hours. You have so many situations to where we are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. It's 17 days into our lockdown, and for crying out loud, who's not going apeshit crazy? How many single moms out there are about ready to strangle their little happy accidents? Sorry, that's just a funny thing to say. God, I love you, Bob Ross. But I thought that was an important thing. I'm trying to broadcast this a little bit harder. I think I'm going to drop this in our chat. And for those of you that watch this later or get alerted to this, if you would do me the kind favor and just kind of share this on your own social media. I know I ask for a lot. I know I ask you guys to send me money all the time. I ask you guys, listen, I need you to buy me stuff because I'm too broken poor to afford my living. You know, I'm a DSP of the tabletop people. Just kidding, I'm not. Fuck DSP. But I'm going to tell you that, like, do this for me. Broadcast this item from TexasScorecard.com. I've got a lot of friends that are really hurting right now. And for those of you that you're blessed, you've either got money or you've got the ability to continue to work. You're social distancing, but you're still pulling down your wage. Listen, if you love the small business people in your community, if there's a mom and pop restaurant that's close by that you just can't get enough of their seasoned fries, or you get happy with their bacon cheeseburger, do yourself a favor. Keep these people with their dreams alive and working. Order from them. Do once a week, okay? Right now, America's discovering it can cook again, and that's great. I'm glad people can do that. I hate seeing people go to McDonald's and other low-tier restaurants for their food and sustenance. I get it. And people will even accuse me of, like, Bruce, but don't you love Whataburger? Yes, I love Whataburger. Whataburger has saved my stomach so many times, and it's produced for me so many inches on my waist. AFK Bard, how's it going? But I'm telling you guys, if you have the chance or the opportunity to help people out there, my God, Kristen McDonald. Sweet. My favorite coffee from a small business job. This is some tequila from just down south. Anyway, I missed you, Kirsty. God, it's been 8 years. Wow. Thank you, Grok. I miss you, Garrett. I'm telling you, right now, America needs to not let this beat it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Garrett. Sweet. Kirsty, you can tell Katrina that you saw me. Oh, Garrett, drop me that invite in Discord or in a Voxer if you could. I know you haven't installed Voxer in a while. Thank you, AFK, for showing up. I have to remind myself, AFK. Hold on here. I've got to do something. Garrett. Okay. So, what I have is just a small request from you guys that are out there and doing the good fight. I need you to not let your friends and not let your family that have small businesses, I need you guys to get things straight. Don't put yourself at risk, okay? Pop your vitamins. If you got to do social distancing, okay, G-Rock, thank you. We're doing nerd stuff. Okay, so what I need is people to not let their favorite places get hit hard. And this is going to be one of those things that's going to be a gut punch to America. We're going to have like $6 trillion in debt after all this is done at best. But the people you love that are there within 5 minutes from your driveway, support them. The people that you want them to survive, that you want them to continue to pump out good quality product, either good coffee, good food, whatever it may be. If you've got the extra coin, it's in your budget. You can go a month and you can plan ahead because you did everything right. You saved 10% of what you were making. Give that person $3. or $8 or whatever it might cost just to get them to tomorrow so they can pay a water bill or an electricity bill or an advertising bill, whatever that might be. I'm telling you, people, hey, hello, viewers. So I need you guys to do this. Also, if you can share this video and get this out there, especially my Texas people, that's really important because we need to have a little bit of accountability with people that work in warehousing jobs. Not so much merchandising, warehousing jobs. They're not truly interacting with the public, okay? These people aren't touching individuals by the thousands per hour. They're handling product, yes. But for the most part, they're doing all those precautions. They're bathing daily. They're making sure their hands are washed 8 to 17 times a day. They're making sure that whenever it comes down to it, they're going to take care of their business because nobody's seeing a future filled with COVID-19. Everybody says this has got to stop at some point. We're not going to survive. So anyway, I'm going to drop a link here in the chat. And then for everybody that's not here with me live, the video is going to end, but I'm going to invite all of you right now to come on in here to the green room, and then we're going to get talking because I haven't seen you guys, some of you people, in forever. So thank you so much for those of you that are going to watch this after the live broadcast. If there's anything you have questions on, post your commentary in the comments. Be more than happy to respond. Understand that also might even bait some trolls. We need those people too. Thank you so much for showing up. Christy, G-Rock, thank you, AFK Nerd. Go on ahead and share, like, and subscribe. Try to get this out there. We need to have more people aware of the fact that this is not the end. This is a temporary situation. You need to have hope. And you need to do your part. Even if all you're doing is just liking this video, that's more than what somebody else is going to do. I can guarantee that. So have a great night. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.